discussion. My name is Katia. What's your name?
I'm actually Poornika. I'm from Passer. I'm 20 years old.
Amazing. Nice to meet you too. I didn't even mention how old I was, but I'm 22 and I'm from England. So it's not too far from here, but pretty far. I can talk a bit about, we can go through and discuss maybe family members, and it would be really nice to get to know you a bit better. Maybe learn a bit more about your education, and maybe we can compare life in England to life in
wedding styles.
Yeah,
I like the wedding style.
we can talk about wedding styles. Perfect. But maybe we can start with like family members. Like, how many siblings do you have? And do you have mum, dad?
I have five. I have two sisters.
Okay. Yeah. Are they older or younger?
Younger.
Younger. How old are they?
My elder sister is 16 years old.
Yeah.
I am younger sister is
Okay, so you're the big one, like we mentioned before. You're the big sister, you're the boss one.
I'm ready.
Okay, amazing. And so I have one older brother.
Yeah.
And he's 24, and I have one younger sister who's, how old is she? She's 19, turning 20 this year. I was telling you in July she's turning 20. So she's like the baby, but now she's really big now. And actually, so I'm in the middle. So my brother, he's just finished university, he's a doctor, and my sister is at university now.
Yeah. What does your father do?
What does my father do? So my dad is a doctor, and my mum is a doctor. So actually I come from a long line of medical families. But my dad he's a gastroenterologist. That's everything from the stomach up to everything down. And then my mum, she's we call it like GP, like local doctor.
Yeah.
Like for everything. Like, do you have that here?
Yeah.
Like if you're sick, you go to like the general practitioner.
Yes.
So she's like a full-blown doctor. And my brother is a psychiatrist. So anything to do with like mental disorders. And he works with people who have got difficult lives and they need treatment, they need help. So he does that kind of work. But what about you? What do your parents do?
My mother is a housewife.
Mm-hmm.
My father is work at the Sri Lankan Navy.
That's amazing. Yeah. Where in Sri Lanka does he do it? Whereabouts? Is it here, or where does he do it? No? Colombo, or where?
She used to work at the Colombo, Trincomalee, now.
So everywhere?
Everywhere, yeah.
So Trincomalee is in the east?
In the north.
Jaffna in the north, and Colombo in the west. Okay.
He used to work in the
Yeah, fantastic. And so what did he do? Did he go into the water in the Navy?
No, he's the electrical side in the Navy.
So he went and he fixed like some electrical things and stuff like that. That's really interesting. Okay, and would you want to do that one day, or?
Yes, I like the work. I like the Navy. It's a kit.
Yeah.
I like this kit.
Yeah,
it's a white kit.
Is it? Okay. It sounds like a very interesting job. When I was a kid, I always used to want to be in the army.
Yeah.
Like it was my big dream.
Yeah.
And then when I grew up, I was like, no, maybe not. But I think it's really good to do something for your country. I think it's a really, really good thing.
Do you like to become a doctor?
No, because I think it's mainly because of me. I'm very stubborn, and when I have a way of doing something, I want to do it this way. So I wasn't so good in school, but I was really keen to learn. So I wanted to learn everything about the world, and I wanted to learn everything about, but not so much in the classroom. So I was not as academically gifted, so to speak, as my brother or my sister, but they are just very hard workers.
Yeah.
And just like my mum and dad, they said, if I want to do it one day, I'm sure I can do it, but I will have to go work very, very, very hard. And I think the freedom for me was a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to do something like I do now. So at the moment I work for a safari company and I can work online. So I have a bit more freedom in my life and how I want to do things. But what about you? What do you want to do when you're
now I have been selected to university.
That's amazing. That's really, really, really fantastic. Are you very proud of yourself? Like, and your family is really proud of you?
Yes.
I can imagine. Yeah. How do you get selected? How does one?
I passed the A-level exam.
Yeah. And you have to get a certain grade?
Yes.
Ooh, it's really hard, right?
Yes.
It's really hard. How many months did you study?
March or May.
Okay, so in March or May you go to university. Yeah. But and the exams, when was the exam? It was a long time ago or not?
Yeah, I don't know how to the exam systems.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So you're going to go to university in May or March?
Yeah.
And for how long?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. And where is the university?
Calais University in Sri Lanka.
Where is that?
Western.
Western, northeast, southwest, close to Colombo.
Yes.
Big city.
Yeah.
And you've been before.
Yeah.
So you've travelled there. You see what it's like. And where are you going to sleep? Are you going to sleep at the university?
Yeah.
They have like hostels. Yeah. So you share with other girls?
Yes. 16 girls.
16. Wow.
60 girls or I don't know.
Okay, you're not sure. Yeah. And food? Do you get to cook? They have a kitchen or they cook for you?
Sometimes we can cook them.
Yeah.
But many students, I think they get the canteen.
The canteen. It's easier, isn't it? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's quite easy. That's fantastic. Are you nervous or excited?
Yes.
Nervous?
Excited.
So excited?
Yeah.
Yes, fantastic. And didn't even ask, what are you going to be studying?
I'm studying a Bachelor of Art degree.
Bachelor of Art, fantastic. Specialised in something or just general? Just general Bachelor of Arts. Fantastic. And then what about in the future, in 10 years, what do you want to do?
I want to become a district secretary.
District
It's
secretary.
my first plan.
Yeah?
My second is I want to become a lawyer.
And Laura, so tell me a bit about the district secretary. What is it?
It's a
what do you
powerful
do?
man. It's a
Person, not a man.
Yes, person.
Women can do it.
Yeah.
Is it normally men or can women do it as well?
Okay, same.
Mix?
Yeah.
Mixed men and women? Okay, cool. So what do you do? So it's...
To help people, unprivileged people, we can help them.
Wow.
Can manage.
Do you like have to direct where money goes or like...
No,
you just bring...
control this area.
Yeah. I think that sounds really amazing.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really fulfilling job, like something that's really good and healthy to
I can
do.
work with the people,
Yeah.
village people, city people, so on.
Yeah. And do you know what you would do? Like what would you would you do some change to some what would you change? Would you change you're saying you can't change education, right? It's more like you change
management problem in our areas.
Oh, okay. I know we touched base on this earlier, but what about what is your opinion on how eco-friendly Sri Lanka is, or this area?
Yeah.
Do you think it's good you think it's relatively good? Interesting. Because back home, I was talking a bit about it, like they are trying to improve the eco-friendly side of life. I know that they're trying to do a lot of solar panels, like for generation of electricity. Are they doing that here? Do they use solar panels?
Yeah, some
hotels are using it?
Matra, gold.
So in the south?
Yeah.
They're using solar panels. Wow.
Sometimes mountain. I lived in the mountain areas.
So you're not sure. Yeah.
Sometimes that's very.
And would you say this area is pretty eco-friendly?
Yeah.
Like, are people making their own food? Like they're gardening, growing their own food? Interesting. Because I would say that's one thing in England, like a big difference.
Yeah.
I would say is that not many people are growing their own food. There's no banana trees or everyone has to buy everything from the supermarket. Yeah. And I think that's really not eco-friendly.
Sri Lanka, many village people grow the fruit.
Yeah, I think that's so good because then you use what you have. It's really fantastic.
But city people is
probably in England. They're buying from the supermarkets, aren't they? And what about plastic?
Plastic.
Like bags, they're still using a lot?
Yeah, a lot of.
Yeah. And how about the ocean and the rivers? Are people throwing trash?
Yeah.
Still? Okay. That is still a problem in England as well. Yeah. I mean, whilst we're on the topic of differences, I can tell you a big difference between England and here.
Yeah.
It's very cold. England is every day.
But Sri Lanka is sometimes it's a very rain.
Yeah. And when is the rainy season?
Rainy season, December, January.
Yeah. So it's just finished.
Yeah, I think.
And was it raining every day?
Yeah.
Is it for how long? For 2 months? Somehow. For similar, it depends. Yeah. Wow.
Now it's starting the
summer, dry season. Which one do you prefer? Dry or rainy? Dry. It's like summer every day, huh?
Yeah.
So in England,
so hot.
It's hot, isn't it? Gosh, it's hot. So another difference between England is that you know, the sunrise, sunset.
Yeah.
So in the summertime in England, the sun rises at like 5 in the morning, and it sets at 10:30. So the day is very long.
Yeah.
And here, what time is the sun rising and the sun setting?
Sunrise is 6 o'clock in the
Yeah.
evening, and sunset in the 6,
It's like 6, 7, yeah. So it's very different, isn't it, compared to England?
Yeah.
And I mean, the two countries are very, very far removed, and it's been a fantastic experience to come here and to meet people from here, learn a little bit about their like education and life and stuff like this.
Sri Lankan people is very friendly.
So friendly. Like I arrived here, like, and everyone's like, "Oh, come and have tea with me."
Yeah.
You know, in England, never. I'm telling you, it would never happen. And like I've tried also like a lot of foods here. Like maybe you can tell me a bit about like the local food. Like what is traditional food here?
Traditional foods is make the milk rice.
Yeah.
Very
Sweet?
special. No, it's
no.
a rice.
It's rice.
Rice.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
make the use the coconut oil, coconut milk.
What milk?
Coconut milk.
Coconut. Wow. With rice,
Yeah.
and then you fry it. Oh,
Frying the coconut milk, don't use the water. They use
Okay.
the coconut.
use the coconut milk. How
Sweet.
interesting. Okay. And what else? What else? I was saying earlier. I was trying roti kotu.
Yeah.
What else have I tried?
Do you write the katu?
Kotu.
Katu.
I love kotu. Chicken kotu. It's the best. It's really, really, really good. Do you like kotu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what else? I remember you. Maybe you could tell me a bit about the food you eat in the wedding ceremonies.
Wedding ceremony we make the traditional foods.
Yeah, like Sri Lankan food.
Traditional Sri Lankan sweets.
Okay.
The
Like snacks, like they have like small bowls of stuff. Is it like, because I was telling you a difference in like Tanzania, for example, which is where I've been living the last few years. When they have like a celebration, they cook one big rice.
Oh.
That's it. So just rice. Like everyone have,
biryani?
like, yeah, a bit like pilau.
Pillow.
You know,
Sri Lankan
yeah.
Muslim people is the make the biryani.
Everyone make biryani.
Yeah. So they use the
Okay.
rice, the chicken, eggs.
Yeah. So they do like one big one, and then they'll have like
Yeah.
the small dishes. Yeah, because I was saying I really want to try like the round one with the sweet, the really sweet one. I don't know the name, but I will have to maybe learn a bit more about the Sri Lankan food. So, English food.
Do you like the Sri Lankan food?
I love it. I love it. It's really nice. My one problem is it's a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
Do you like spice?
Yes.
A lot?
Yes.
Really? But I wonder why. Like, is it because you had it when you were a
Many
kid?
Sri Lankan people like the spicy foods.
Yeah. Is it because when you were a kid, when you were a child,
Yeah.
did you always have spice? Like mum and dad cooked spice for you?
No, it's that at that time they cooked boiling the carrots. Beans.
Not so spicy.
No.
Because it's the same in England. So in England we have no spice, no real foods. But I cannot handle the spice. It's crazy here. Really, it's like I have something and I'm like, ah. So what's your favorite food with spice?
I like katu.
Kotu, is it? Yes, maybe we have to go eat a coffee
Yeah.
one day. And with spice, you put a lot of spice, like chili flakes. Oh?
Yeah. And milk rice.
And milk rice. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And what do you have for breakfast normally? Like, what do you
No rice and curry. Yeah.
really even for breakfast? Rice.
Rice and rice.
And lunch? Rice. Okay.
It's the same rice and curry. Rice and curry. Sometimes we make
Yeah.
the morning time bread.
Okay, like
And-
bread, jam, or something like
Yeah.
butter, stuff like this. And
Roti.
tea. Roti. Really
Yeah.
for breakfast? Ah.
Milk rice.
Milk rice. Yeah. And tea here is a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to the tea plantations around Ella? It's beautiful.
Yes.
What is the name?
Also in the tree plantations. Growing the tea.
Do they have it around here? The
No.
tea? No. Why? Because of the
That
different.
is a dry area.
So it's not good for.
Yeah. Tree plantation is the mountain areas.
Okay.
It's cool.
Interesting. Yeah, I was going to say I would love to learn a bit more about the tea and the tea factories and plantations.
Sri Lanka tree is the world famous thing.
It's really famous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Ceylon tree.
Ceylon tree. I've seen this everywhere. And you like tea, right? Did you?
Yeah.
Me too. I love tea.
You like the tea or coffee?
Tea. I mean, it depends. If I'm really tired, maybe coffee. But no, tea.
But
is
I
my
like
favorite
the
thing.
coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Very, very interesting. Because even in England, everyone is drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee. But yeah, very, very interesting. Well, yeah. I mean, I would love to learn a bit more about Sri Lanka. I mean, I know Sri Lanka exports a lot of tea. Does they export anything else? What's another big
clothes.
export? Clothes.
Yeah.
Which companies are working here? You don't know.
What's the name of that?
Mm-mm.
Cloth.
Shoes? Oh, not so much. Yeah, but you think there's factories here, like they're making the clothes and then they're selling to all the other places.
Sri Lanka is famous the tourism.
Super touristy. I mean, I've been here 2 weeks, and I've met so many tourists.
Yeah.
So many Germans, so many French.
Famous.
Ella is so famous. Yeah. And so have you travelled around Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
Where have you been in Sri Lanka?
Traveled Colombo,
Oh.
Jaffna, Trincomalee,
Yeah.
Ella, Kandy.
Mathura, Kandy. And have you got a favourite place?
Kandy.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Sri Lankan people consider the Ella is where Kandy is the lovely city. So,
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think was like
it's a very
most
calm,
beautiful?
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. The lake is gorgeous. Very, very, very gorgeous. And the mountains are really nice. Yeah. I mean, I really liked Kandy. The reason why I didn't like Kandy so much because I felt like it was too quiet. You know, somehow I like the energy. That's why I like Ella a lot. So many people.
Do you like the Ella?
I love Ella. Yeah. And I love the mountains. I love to be in high mountains.
Oh.
Like that's, it's really my favorite place.
Famous.
Yeah. Have you done do you like climbing mountains at all? Or
Yeah.
which mountains have you climbed? Somewhere around here? Or have you done Ella Rock?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. I did it with my mum and my dad and my sister.
It's very nice.
It's really nice. Have you done Adam's Peak?
Yes.
Is it hard?
Yes.
How long does it take to go? How many hours?
I can't remember.
No, but it's long, right? It's not.
Yes.
It's not a short hike.
Long way.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Did you do it for sunrise or for
Yeah.
just in the daytime? Okay. I've thought about it. I've done Little Adam's Peak. I did that one 3 years ago. That was quite easy, a very easy one, Little Adam's Peak. But yeah, Ella's a really, really nice town. Yeah. And you've been down to the south, have you? In Mathura, you've seen the beach?
Yeah.
Marissa, you said? Not yet.
No.
Not yet. I was going to say it's very, very touristy. It's nice to go to places that have not got so many tourists.
I love Marissa Hikadu. It's a very famous in the among
Touristies.
the
Yeah, there's a lot of going on. That was also why my question was a little bit like, do you think it's very eco-friendly, like having so many tourists? Like, maybe they need to do some projects to make sure that they're looking after the country very, very well. But yeah, so your favorite place is Kandy?
Yeah.
And mine is Ella. Okay, interesting. Very, very cool. And do you know anything about England? Do you anything?
No.
Nothing? Football? We're famous for football.
Yeah.
Do you know the London teams, Manchester, Chelsea?
I don't
Me neither. I don't support football, but a lot of my friends do. A lot of them are like really, really into football. But
Football is the world famous.
it's so world famous.
Yeah.
I think it's the most popular
Sport in the world.
sport in the world.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. And which sport is Sri Lanka? Is it
It's a famous in the cricket.
and volleyball?
Volleyball. It's a volleyball.
It's the two,
Yeah.
right? Cricket and volleyball.
Famous in the cricket. But national sport is a volleyball.
Is it?
Yeah.
The national sport? Wow. So in England, I don't know what is our national sport. Is it football? Maybe. Maybe it's.
No.
Thing is, the three biggest sports in England is rugby, football, tennis, and cricket. It's the four big sports, I would say, like team sports. Do you play? Have you ever played any football? Or?
No.
No.
And it's full time I play the football, the sport meter.
Like in school or
Yeah.
yeah. And what other sport do you like to play?
I like the badminton.
Badminton with the net and the.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Really, really, really fun game. Where
Do
do
you
you
like?
I like badminton. Yeah. Where do you play badminton? Like in school or where?
Sometimes I play with my cousin.
Ah, you just play at home. Fun. So you have your own racket
Yeah.
and your own. Oh, that's really, really cool. You should have brought it. We have to play one day. My sister, she really likes badminton. But any other sports you're not so into?
No, I don't.
Not really. Mainly badminton. Fair enough. Maybe at university you're going to be able to play badminton, you think? Very, very, very cool. Well, let me have a little think about what else we can discuss. What about any experience? How much, like, have you met many foreigners, like through Lak Aruan? Where have you met people from?
I met 3 or 5 volunteers. I met.
Wow, from which countries?
Sweden,
Really?
Australia.
Yeah. That's it. And how do you see the accents? Different? Difficult?
Different. Yeah.
Different, difficult. Yeah. Which one was the easiest to understand?
You.
Really?
And Julie. He's from Julia from.
Okay.
He's from
Which
German.
country? Germany? Okay, so he has good accent.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Interesting. And then what did you discuss with them? Were you discussing like...
They discussed our family.
Okay, yeah.
And
So like practicing just conversation, isn't it? Yeah, in general. Amazing. And when did you start learning English? Like, when did you start?
I learned in this grade 3.
Grade 3.
Now I came back to Lak Aruan Academy 6 months ago.
Oh, here. So you came here 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow. And how do you come every day or not every day? No. How often do you come?
2 times in the week.
2 times in the week. Okay. So you do like class work sometimes,
Yeah.
and then sometimes discussion works.
This is our last.
Because it's graduation. Wow. How do you feel? Like, is it exciting? It's so exciting to graduate. Yeah. But do you feel like the academy has helped you a lot?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you learned here a lot of English? And do you think the experience was a good experience?
Yes. I want to improve my English knowledge for my education university learning.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Now I think my English is improved.
Yeah, your English is pretty good. And we were talking about a bit about English and confidence. A lot of the times when people are learning a language, they're scared to make a mistake.
Yeah.
You know, like, and people are like, oh, I don't want to talk English because I don't want to make a mistake. But the only way you're going to learn English is by making mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to mess up.
Sri Lankan people is they want to learn in English, but it's great they can't. Grammar is mistakes.
Yeah, but it's okay because actually at the end of the day, you just have to be able to understand someone. The grammar and the fluency comes after. You know, like the more you do it, the better you get. I was telling one of the students earlier. So I'm really into surfing.
Yeah.
So I love Sri Lanka. But surfing is something interesting. So someone will teach you the basics. They will teach you how to do the basics.
Yeah.
But to get good at surfing, practice. And I think it's similar for everything in life. Someone in English can teach you the grammar. They can teach you the vocab, the words. But in the end, the only way you're going to improve, practice. And talking as much as possible. I think
we want to read the books.
Yes,
Watch
really.
the movie.
Yeah.
Listen the song.
Music. It's so good because you have to hear it from different ways. Like you got looking, reading, which would be hearing, music, copying. You know, like writing. Yeah, like you've got to use all of these different skills and see which one works for you best. Because everyone's got different learning types. Like for me, I have to learn to look. If it's writing, I don't learn. Listening, I can learn. But I have to look and to see it to learn. But do you speak any other languages?
No, I don't.
No. And in Sri Lanka, what do they teach? Which languages do they teach?
Sinhala.
Sinhala. Yeah.
First language.
And at school, do they teach any other German, English, French?
All our orientation level, we can choose the bucket subjects in the other subject. Some students choose the Koreans.
Yeah, you were telling me about the Koreans. Yeah, because I had a friend who was going over to Seoul in South Korea, and
Many Sri Lankan people like the work the other Korean people.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why. Like, I wonder what it is.
I don't know what they like
the lifestyle, like the way they live. You think?
Fine.
Probably something like that. And the food is apparently. I've never been. The food is supposed to be really, really, really good. That's amazing. Would you like to travel one day?
Yeah.
Where would you go? To Korea? Oh, you don't know.
No, I like to travel to Australia.
Wow,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
Singapore.
Singapore would be fantastic.
Japan.
That'd be really good. Yeah. Japan looks amazing.
Yeah. I would
so
see
good.
the sakura flower.
Yeah. It looks fantastic. Like, yeah, I mean, I really love traveling, and Japan looks amazing. It looks really amazing.
Do you like traveling? Do you like?
I love traveling. I haven't traveled so much in the last years, purely because, I mean, I'm not sure why. No, I know why. It's because my responsibilities got older. Like when I was 18, 19, I didn't have so many responsibilities. I didn't have to be anywhere. I wasn't responsible. But now I have some responsibilities, so I can't travel as much. But I love it. Really, I love to see a new culture, and I love to learn new things, meet new people.
Yeah.
It's really, really, like, everything is a good experience. You know, like traveling somewhere for the first time, meeting up with people and talking to them how they're doing and stuff like this. Yeah, I can recommend. I mean, you know, because you've traveled around Sri Lanka, but if you get the opportunity, take it. You know, like it's
Sri Lanka is mixed culture.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me more about the culture here. Like, you think it's a very small country.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to have so many different cultures and religions.
Yeah.
Like, do you have Christian, Muslim, Buddhism?
Sinhala, Muslim, Tamil, Christian.
In one country?
Yeah.
That's
and
amazing.
Small, some religions live in Sri Lanka.
Yeah. I think that's fantastic. Like, you know, especially here, you're going to meet so many different people from different religions and different ways of life and stuff like this.
Many Tamil people live in the North Province.
In the north, okay.
Yeah,
and the Christians were?
Nigamu,
Colombo.
yeah. Colombo, yeah.
And in the south, what are they? Muslim or not?
South, Sinhala.
Sinhala, okay. So Sinhala is a different religion to...
Sinhala is the main religion. Sri Lanka.
I didn't know that. Okay. I'm learning a lot. That's fantastic. Yeah, because in my country, there's a lot of people from all around the world. Like, we have people from America, people from India, everywhere. Sri Lanka, in London, and people are living in England, lots. But there is a lack of culture. Like, there is, like, of course, people stick together and stuff like this, but it would be nice if we could accommodate for more cultures. Because actually, most people in England are just Christian. Very, you know, like, there's not much else. So it's really nice to have people from different countries living in, you know, in England. Because I also get to meet a lot of people from different places around the world and stuff like this. But it's really, really good. So back on the topic of traveling, meet as many people as you can. And I think that's been a really good lesson for me, is, you know, to talk to people from all over the world and stuff like this. But yeah, how about any other experience? So you've done traveling, you've
Your first time come visit to Sri Lanka?
Second time. So I was here, when was I here? I was here 3 years ago.
Okay.
In Lak Aruna. So a long time ago. So I met a lot of students, but a lot of them have gone to university already.
Yes.
But the difference was, when I was here 3 years ago, it was during coronavirus.
Yeah.
So there was tourists, but very small amount of tourists. Also, it was during rainy season, so it was raining a lot, but it was amazing. I had 3 months here, 4 months here maybe. I love Sri Lanka so much. And I was telling my family, you have to come to Sri Lanka. So they came to visit. I brought my mum and dad here. But yeah, you know, this country is amazing, as I'm sure you know. But it's a pretty fantastic country. And I've only got 2 weeks left, so I'm hoping to do some surfing soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever tried surfing?
No, I can't.
No, did you try? Can you swim?
I can't swim. I can't.
Okay, you have to learn one day, I promise. Like it's even, just to be
I
in the
like
water.
to swim, but I can't.
You should like get someone to teach you. It's a bit like anything, like if you can practice. Like there's a river here, isn't there? You could just do a little bit of practicing.
It's practice.
Yeah, it's just practice. It's the same with anything. But yeah, I mean, talking about practice, is there anything else in the world you want to learn? Is there another language you want to learn, or music? Do you play any music?
Sometimes I listen to music.
Singing?
I can't sing it.
No?
I can dance.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and any instrument, any drums or
No, it's
guitar?
traditional Sri Lankan dance in the Canadian.
Wow. And when do you do the dance? For celebrations?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah, maybe we can talk a bit about the celebrations. Like, what do you do for birthday here? It's a big party?
Yeah.
What do you do? Like,
Cut the cake.
cut cake?
Yeah, all this.
Friends coming? Family?
Yeah, family members and friends.
And weddings? What do you do for weddings?
Wedding is the celebration today.
Okay. First
day.
day, what do you do?
First day, bride wearing the beautiful sari, Canadian dress. Traditionally, they wear in the Canadian dress. He's a maid. His look is very beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. Wearing a heading flowers and flower bouquet.
Yeah.
Bridegroom is wearing a Sri Lankan traditional needle kit.
Okay.
Clothing needle kit. Sometimes the couple wearing Western types. They're wearing a frog.
Okay. Yeah. But it's a very traditional experience. So that's the first day. Does everyone from the family come on the first day?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Where do they sleep? Everyone sleeps in family houses. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the second day?
Second day we celebrate the bridegroom's home. First day celebrating the bride home.
I see. Okay. And which day is the better? Both of them are amazing?
Yeah.
Both days are amazing. And
how to celebrate your country?
very good question. So it's very boring actually. No, it's not. I shouldn't say that. So if you're a Christian, you just go to the church to get married, and then afterwards there's normally a big party, big celebration in either like a venue, like they will rent out a big space. They don't do it at the homes, usually just because there's too many people. So they'll do it at the homes, and there'll be a lot of food and alcohol and like speech. They'll be like, I'm the bride and groom.
Thank you, speech.
Thank you, speech. Exactly.
Same Sri Lanka.
I think that's similar, isn't it? But it's only one day, so it's not 2 days. So it's a 1 day celebration, and then maybe the day after they have breakfast or something. Like everyone eat together.
Yeah.
But no, normally it's just a 1 day celebration. In Germany, so my mum's German. So I can speak a bit of German. So in Germany, the weddings are the first day you go to like the church to do the signing, like documents, we are married, and then the second day is the celebration. So I think 2 days they do similar to here. Yeah. And I was telling you about the
it's a single type, but Chinese are very.
Oh, how did they do it? Different.
They went to the Kovel, and I don't know how do they marriage styles.
So, but it's different, right?
Yeah.
2 days or 1 day?
I don't know. They
Not sure.
celebrate.
Okay.
Sometimes they celebrate in the 2 days more, but I don't know.
Yeah.
How they celebrate.
That's interesting. Very, very interesting.
Muslim is different.
Of course, it is different. Even with the funerals, I mean, it's really interesting to to understand different cultures and how differently they celebrate things, because it's like we were saying. So like wedding celebrations super different, birthday very different. In England, like we have cakes, but we don't really cut cake. Like we just eat the cake.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Ooh, good question. In Sri Lanka or in general?
Yeah.
In Sri Lanka, kotu.
Yeah.
Same like you, right?
Yeah.
But no spice. And in I don't know. I really like basic food, like pasta. Do you eat pasta here? Like pasta, like noodles. Do you eat pasta here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love pasta.
The famous dinner pasta, pizza.
Yeah, pizza, burgers. No, I mean, I'm not too like, there's like fast food places.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's, KFC.
Yeah.
That stuff, I don't like. Do you? Have you tried? You like KFC?
Oh,
Like, I don't know, it feels very like heavy and oily. Like, I really like to make it at home. Like, to cook myself.
yeah.
Like, to make my own pizza, to like
Do you
put it in
like
the
it?
oven. I don't like cooking, but I like cooking my food. You don't like, do you like to cook?
Yes.
What do you like cooking? That's amazing. Or who teach you to cook, Mum?
I like some Sri Lankan foods.
Yeah.
Rice and curry.
Can you make it?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's one thing my mum, she didn't teach me how to cook. I was like, Mum. So I really want to learn how to cook a bit more. So what's your favorite food?
Cotton.
As well. It's the best. But we were saying earlier that you really like spice, right?
Yeah.
So with a lot of spice. Not for me. Yeah, I can't tolerate any spice.
Foreigners, they can't eat the spicy food.
No, but I wonder why. Like, maybe I think it must be just because we haven't had it integrated into
Yeah.
our food and stuff like this. But I would be interested to
But
find
Korean people, I think they
using-
use spicy food.
out. Yeah.
Ramen.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in China, and I think everywhere in Asia, they're
Yeah.
eating spicy food. It's just Europe. And Africa as well, actually, because a lot of my friends there, they're not eating spice, like just a little bit,
Yeah.
like a little.
Where did you visit the other countries?
I've been to quite a few other countries. I've been in Asia. I've done India,
Yeah.
of course Sri Lanka. I've done and Thailand.
Thailand.
That's it. I've been to Australia as well. Your dream country.
Yeah.
So yeah, my family. So I grew up in Australia for 2 years when I was a baby. So in Sydney, and then we moved to England. So I've travelled a lot around Europe, but I would like to travel a lot more of Asia. I'd like to do Thailand, and I really want to go to China, like to Shanghai. It looks
Yeah.
amazing. The city looks amazing. Where else? And you, where do you want to travel to? You said Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan.
I would like to go to Japan one day. India, would you like to go to India? Not that keen. It's very close. It's just
very
up the road.
Many Sri Lankan people visit the India for worship the Lord Buddha.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, so they go to just to do some worshipping. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
We consider the Lord Buddha for in India.
And where in India?
Buddha Gaya. Yeah, I think Buddha Gaya.
Somewhere there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Gosh, fantastic. So it's good to have some more knowledge. And Europe, would you ever go to Europe, or would you like to go to England one day? It's very cold.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very cold. And it's a lot of rain. So actually, you were saying it's rainy season from when? You said December to February.
Yeah.
It's actually rainy season every day in England. Rain. I think, there's definitely more rainy days than sunny days in England. So that's tough. I really like the sun and the weather. What do you prefer, sun or rain?
I like the sun.
You like sun? Me too. But yeah.
Rain days are very cold.
It's cold, isn't it? And it just kind of...
Very boring.
Yeah,
We
very, very
can't move
boring.
to another house or
Yeah, exactly. Wow, amazing. Well, tell me a little bit more about your education. Where did you go to school?
I went to Pasara Central College.
That's the city that you're living in, right?
Pasara.
Yeah. So it's a government school? Okay.
Yes.
Nice. And it was good?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it? Yeah? Lots of
It's a
friends?
mixed school.
Oh, cool. Fantastic. So that's how old to how old?
60.
6 till 11?
Yeah, grade 11.
Yeah. And then where did you go to secondary school?
I went to the Badal Central College for my L exam.
So it was also in the city?
Yeah.
So close to home?
No, to 20 kilometers far away.
Really? How do
In
you...
Pasara city area.
Wow. But you live in the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small city, but
It's a small, it's like a town, right? Did you say?
yeah, town, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But to school you could not walk, you had to take the bus
Yeah.
every
I
day.
use the bus.
And then when did you start coming here?
6 months ago.
6 months. And how did you find it? How did you find the...
Oh, my friend here.
Yeah.
He had told me.
And she told you. How did she find it? I'm always really interested. Do you think she found it through... Marketing,
I saw
something.
the status on his status.
Okay. And are you happy that you came here?
Yes.
Yeah, got lots of experiences. Fantastic. I have a question. So if there is a student
Yeah.
and they really want to learn English, what would you give them some advice? What would you tell them if they come here for the first time and they're shy?
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
So given the advice.
Yeah. Any advice that you from what you learned, because you've been here for 6 months. So is there any advice that you would give for a young...
His first advice is the self-studies.
Self-studies, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We want to listen to music,
Cool.
jams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So start listening to English music.
Yeah.
Okay.
English music, watching videos,
Okay.
English newspapers.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that would be your advice, is for when they go home, listen to English music, English movie. Okay, that's a really good idea. Any other advice? Work hard. Yeah.
We watch the news,
Yeah.
news, and read the books.
Really good. I think that's really good advice, because a lot of the times students, they come here and they think, or not here, anywhere where they're trying to learn English, and they think, okay, I'm going to learn English just here. But a lot of it is self-studies, and you have to be motivated to learn outside of the classroom. And you've got to learn, it's a lot you've got to learn, and it's good to go home and to practice lots of things, whether it's just listening to music.
I think English is improving this computer this year.
Yeah.
This year.
Fantastic. Yeah. And do you feel like your English has improved a lot?
Yeah. I think.
I'm sure it has. I'm really sure it has. I mean, what's amazing is that, I'm an English speaker and you're understanding everything I'm saying. And that's really impressive.
Yeah.
That's really amazing too, and actually, like you were saying, like people are worried about grammatic, stuff like this, blah, blah, blah.
Your first language is English?
It's English, yeah. Well, I have 2 first languages. So when I was a baby,
Yeah.
I had 2 first languages, so English and German.
Yeah.
So my mama speaks to me in German and Papa English. So I grew up identically. So both the languages, I would say my English is better. English is a bit better because I went to school in England.
Can you speak in other language?
Yes, German and Swahili. Swahili. This is the one I was telling you about, the Lion King, the movie.
Yeah.
So Tanzania is just below Kenya, and I've been living there for 5 years. I'm also working there. So in this country, the language we speak is Swahili. It sounds like Sinhalese, Swahili, and actually it's got some words that stem from lots of different Arabic, Hindu, English, and German. So this language is coming from many different parts of the world. So we have a lot of Arabic words like marhaba. Do you know that words?
No.
I believe. Don't quote me on this. So in Swahili, so in Tanzania, that's like a greeting to like an older person. You're like, oh, marhaba, like I'm good, thank you for asking. And in Arabic country, marhaba is hello or thank you. I think. I'm going to Google it afterwards. So we have a lot of crossover words, and same like Hindi. Apparently there's a lot of words that we are using that stem. So it's a very new language, Swahili. But I notice here, you guys have a different alphabet. You don't have A, B, C, D, E, F.
Yeah.
You don't have this, right?
I learned that's alphabet in the grade 3.
Yeah, but for Sinhalese, is there an alphabet?
Oh.
Do you have one for Sinhalese? Like, do you have like A, B, C, D?
Yeah.
But in Sinhalese, you have. But it's just different. It's not like this, right? You spell it differently. I'm trying to look if I can see some words from here. No, this is all in English, isn't it?
Yeah. Always English.
But what else? I mean, you guys have a different alphabet for sure. That's why I think Sinhalese is a very difficult language.
Sinhalese.
It's really difficult, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot to learn, and maybe one day I will try to learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you, huh?
You can speak.
Hadi. Study, that's it.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Study Ibon.
What is that?
Ibon.
Ibor.
It's a grading.
Huh?
It's used the grading Ibon.
Ibor. Ibor.
Yeah. So
Like, how are you? Ibor.
Ibon.
Ibor.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ibor. Study. Wow.
Study is the use for the thank you.
Okay.
Hello used for the hello Ibon. They usually so you usually use the Ibon. Start in the class.
Yeah.
The grading for the girls and people.
Understood. Well, fantastic. I mean, I have like another topic of conversation. What do you think about Sri Lanka? Do you love it?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you love about Sri Lanka? Do you think it's the people?
It's cultures.
It's the cultures.
Yeah. It's the festivals.
Yeah. You have a lot of holidays in Sri Lanka, right?
Yeah, so many holidays.
So many holidays. Yeah. Because like it's every month, right? They have Sundays. Yeah.
Every month have holidays.
Okay.
So
and what is
holiday?
It's a holiday, so no work.
Yeah.
So
maybe no holidays in Sri Lanka. Sunday and Saturday, so no work.
Okay, yeah, it's like weekend type stuff. Okay, cool. And then what else do you love? Do you love the weather here, or food?
Yeah.
People. Amazing. What would you change if there was anything you could change about Sri Lanka?
No, I like
Anything.
this thing.
Perfect. I always think that's the best answer, because someone can come to me and say, what would you like to change about England? I could give you a list. The weather, the people, the food.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to hear that actually you're very happy here. And I am happy here as well.
I like
Maybe one day I will
Lanka.
move. Yeah, it's really such a nice place. Like, it's a really, really amazing country. And you get a good experience. You get to meet people from everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, people love this country a lot. Have you met many tourists?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. While you were traveling, or here? Mainly here. Yeah. Because when I was here a few years ago, there were not so many volunteers. But it's nice to see now that there are some volunteers, because I think it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, to talk to people from different countries. So did you learn anything about their countries?
Yes.
Tell me, did you learn anything about Sweden? Or Switzerland?
Sweden. They both, many people is a Christian.
Yes, yeah.
They celebrate the Christian wedding style.
Yeah, it's probably quite similar to England. I mean, I know Sweden is very cold.
Close to the England.
It's very close.
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 hour on the plane. Very, very, very close.
Switzerland is a very beautiful country.
It's one of my favorite. Did you see some pictures? Did they show you some pictures?
Yeah.
The mountains, the lakes. But it's very expensive.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, and
I
why?
want to be
Australia.
Yeah.
What did you hear about Australia that makes you want to visit? Like, what did they tell you about Australia?
Australia.
Anything? Big cities? Yeah. Nice people.
Yeah.
Very nice people.
Oh, so many videos about Australia and other countries. I want to travel there.
Wow, fantastic. I think it's really good to make up your own mind and find a country that, you know, might really, really suit you, just to go and travel. I think that's a fantastic opportunity. Yeah, it's good. So what kind of movies do you watch?
I watch Hindi.
Hindi movies?
Yeah.
Cool.
So very adventurous.
Adventurous movies, yeah. Is it like love movies, or is it like Bollywood, or like what kind of adventure, like what type of movies are they? Drama?
Sometimes I watch the films.
Films?
Yeah. Sometimes I watch the films. Sometimes I watch the TV series.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and any English movies?
Harry Potter.
No way.
It's a very famous.
Really? Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Have you seen all of them?
Yeah.
So Harry Potter, so where my sister is in university, she's in Oxford, and that's where Harry Potter was filmed.
My favorite film is Harry Potter.
Is it? See,
so
my friend is crazy for Harry Potter. And you watched it in English or you watched it in Sinhalese?
English.
You watched it in English? Okay,
And
cool.
sometimes I watch the Sinhalese.
Like subtitles in Sinhalese. Okay. Wow, which one's your favorite? We don't have a favorite.
First movie.
The first movie is so good. It's really good. And you know, it's filmed in Scotland.
Yeah.
You see the train?
Yeah.
I love the train track movie where it's like, yeah, it's so good. I love Harry Potter. Have you read the books as well?
No, I don't read
So
it.
I haven't read the books either, but I've been told the books are really good.
Yeah. One foreigner said it's a book. It's really funny. So
Funny. Different. Did you say it's different? Because I heard it's very different to the movies. Slightly different. So I would be quite interested. But maybe one day we should read the books.
Yeah.
But any other movies from like along the lines of Harry Potter? Like any other series?
Titanic.
Titanic, you've seen Titanic? Ah, I've never watched it. But everyone is like, what? You have to watch the Titanic. I was like, no. It's good. It's pretty good. Okay. Titanic, I'll be sure to watch it. Amazing.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So good. It's really, 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 really fantastic. Oh my gosh, amazing. So I feel like we've had a similar upbringing. You know, like we are quite close in age.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, maybe we can discuss some differences.
Yeah.
About like, you know, we're like very similar. You know, I'm only like, when is your birthday? You said July.
16.
And you're going to be 21.
21, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be 20. We're 2 years apart, so I'm 22. So I wonder maybe we can talk about some differences. I'll say one thing, and then you tell me how your experience was. Okay, so when I went to school, we were not allowed to walk to school. We had to take like school bus, not any random bus. How was it for you? Like, did you take a school bus or did you walk?
No, I went to government.
But it was a public bus.
Yeah, public.
So that's a big difference. How old were you going on the public bus? Very young, right?
Yeah.
Pretty young. Okay, cool. And then another difference. So when I went to school, we ate food at the school. Did you, like, we had a canteen?
Yeah.
Same for you?
Yeah.
You didn't have to take like packed lunch. Sometimes take a
Bring
sandwich.
a lunch from our house.
Yeah, every day or?
Every day.
Yeah, so no canteen. Hmm?
Canteen here.
You could choose.
Yeah.
So that's similar. How interesting. Okay. Fantastic. And then did you have like school celebrations?
Sports meets.
Yeah. With other schools?
Yeah. So, it's our school. Sometimes we say
Like you play with other schools? Like football or? No.
Sport means it's all sports.
Everything?
Yeah.
Running, athletics?
Yeah.
Throwing. Cool. Very, 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 very cool. Amazing. And I wanted to learn a bit more about your childhood growing up. So when you had like holidays, like summer holidays, what did you do with the family? Like, did you go traveling a bit?
Yeah.
So that's when you did it. So you as a family, right?
Yeah.
And you take the buses or you drive?
We have a tuk-tuk.
Oh, tuk-tuk? No way. Really?
Yeah.
So everyone goes in the tuk-tuk and you just drive somewhere? Wow. Can you drive tuk-tuk?
Nowadays I'm learning how to.
Really? It's all in the hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got different gears and different stuff like this. Fantastic. And then and where do you stay? Like you stay in hostels or?
No, I'm expecting.
Yeah, no, but when you travel with the family?
No.
Stay with like family members?
Yeah.
Stuff like this. So you go down to the beach. That's amazing.
I like the beach side.
Yes, me too. I love the beach side too. Yeah, that's amazing. And like, I'm trying to think what else. And like with your friends, what do you do with your friends? Like, do you guys hang out on the weekends or just during school?
Nowadays I can't meet my friends.
Too busy?
Yeah.
What are your friends doing at the moment?
Some
Working
friends
or?
went to the university. Some friends stay at home.
Yeah.
Some friends work the bank.
I heard this. Are some people doing like bank? What is it? Is it like you learn how to be a banker?
Bank
Like what do you do? What do they do? It's like an internship or?
internship.
It's a bit like an internship. Okay. Would you do that one day?
No.
Me neither. I don't think I could sit there and look at money. And what about laptops? Can you use laptops?
Yeah.
Done a bit of work on laptops, and phones obviously are good. Yeah. And at university, are they going to ask you to use laptop or everything on paper?
paper. Sometimes we can do projects.
Project work can be
do
done on
the
laptop, stuff like
projects.
this. Okay. Yeah. Are you nervous for uni or not? Yeah. So do you have to like pack your clothes in a suitcase?
I'm so sad that.
But how often will you come home? Like once, like Christmas, or when do you come home?
Christmas, New Year.
New Year. I heard that's in April, or is it in?
April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So it's a big celebration, massive.
Yes.
Okay, so you come home for Christmas, New Year. That's it.
Holiday.
Holiday. Okay.
Yeah.
Birthday, no.
Vesak holiday is a very special. We have 2 holidays.
Okay. That's a big celebration.
Yeah.
Stuff like this. Oh my god, amazing! So you're gonna miss mum and dad?
Yeah.
But they're gonna come visit you or not? I'm sure. Maybe.
I'm so sad.
Yeah. And how do you go there? Do you take the bus?
Yeah.
How do you go? So you go down to Martha?
No, it's
You go. How do you
Colombo, close to the Colombo.
cross through to Colombo? But which way do you take? You go from here down. Like which road? How long? It's a long way, right?
Yeah.
6 hours or 7 hours?
6 hours, yeah.
Probably 6 hours. Yeah. I mean, this country is very small, but the roads are very bad.
Yeah.
And they're very like windy, like this. Like I was finding like
It's a mountain area.
It's such a mountain area. Like going up to Ella, I was like really dizzy. I was
Yeah.
like, oh. Like
But
coming on the bus.
Jaffna is the very clear, flat.
Really? Okay. So similar to down there. Interesting. God, that's really fantastic. Where's your? Oh, I already asked you what your favorite place. You said Kandy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the people and it's quiet.
Yeah.
But
But I don't know what
nice.
I like the childhood.
It's just a nice
in my-
vibe. Amazing. Well, that's fantastic. I mean, like, yeah, it's been really fantastic listening to you and about, like, also our differences, like, you know, how different our childhood was and what we've done differently. But it seems like we've done quite a few similar things.
Yeah.
Like, we've traveled a lot around our countries. We both went to school. I didn't go to university, but I did similar, like, weekends, hanging out with friends, stuff like this. What about the cinema? Have you ever been to the cinema? Cinema. Like, if you want to watch a movie, you go into a big...
Yeah.
Have you done it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, like, I did that with my mum and dad a lot. Sport, a lot of stuff like this. And badminton. My mum, she loves badminton.
Badminton, carom.
Karen, what's that?
It's a board.
It's just a board game where you, like...
Yeah.
I tried yesterday for my first time. I was very bad. Is that a traditional game that people play?
No, it's many people, but they play in the carom.
They're playing it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Very cool. Very cool. It's fantastic. And in
What
the
is your country
evenings-
is the traditional sports?
Yeah. Okay.
What is the...
So I would say traditional wise, we don't have much tradition, but I believe it's football, rugby. We play a lot.
Yeah.
But football, rugby, tennis. No, and cricket. I feel like cricket is maybe not. It's not a national sport, but I mean football. You know, it's massive in England. Like everything from these London football games to, it's crazy. Like everyone's football crazy, but not me. And then tennis. You know, Wimbledon.
Yeah.
There are a lot of famous tennis players.
I saw the news with the small videos.
I've seen some videos of. And rugby is a big thing in England, and I believe Australia and New Zealand, but I'm not entirely sure. Thank you. I think it's actually 2 minutes, but we can continue anyway. But yeah, no, we've got a pretty fantastic level of sport in the country. Also, a bit like here, like you're saying, like athletics.
Yeah.
There's a lot of athletics.
Oh,
Like in Sri Lanka too, like
Yeah.
people are running.
yeah, running, high jump.
High jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried?
Yeah, I can. Sometimes I can do high jump.
Really? I know. I can never do it. Every time I would pop. You're like, oh my god. Okay. Have you ever tried? No. The one I really like to watch is pole vaulting. You know, you have this long stick.
Yeah.
You gotta run. Did you ever watch? Do you watch the Olympics when the Olympics is on? What is your
I've
favorite one to watch?
I like to swim.
Swimming. Watching swimming. Yeah, me too. Swimming is really fun to watch.
It's a dance.
Yeah. And the athletics. I love watching the sprinters. Like, they're so good. They're really good. Wait, was the Olympics? Yeah, the Olympics was just Where was it?
Paris.
Paris?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Paris 2024. Yeah, it was last year. That was amazing. I was watching it a lot. I was like, wow.
I like the ocean, the running.
The running, yeah, me too. I really love watching the running. Yeah. When I was a kid, I always dreamed that I would be in the Olympics. But I never managed. But which sport I would choose, I'm not sure. But they just added surfing. Now people are surfing in the Olympics. And rock climbing. Have you seen this before?
Yeah.
I love rock climbing, man. I love it. I really, really love it. It's a really fun sport. You should try that one day. I'm not sure if there are any rock climbing walls in Sri Lanka though. But there's a lot of rock, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was.
Do you have a pet?
I do. So in England, I have one dog that I got when I was. I'm going to stop the timer now because we've still 2 minutes. So I have a dog. Not had. I still have. I got him when I was 10 years old. So I'm now 22. So I've had him for 12 years. 12 years I've had this dog. So a really, really long time. And you? Have you got any animals or pets?
I don't have pets, but I love the pets.
Which one? Which one?
Dogs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not scared of them? Because I've seen a lot of people in Sri Lanka, they're a bit scared of the dogs.
Yeah.
But are you scared or not?
Dog, cat is a very different place.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I would love to have a cat one day, but I have to wait for the dog because otherwise the dog will indefinitely attack the cat. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to have more pets when I'm older one day. So maybe when I settle down and have a house. But maybe after university, are you going to get a pet or something like that along the lines? Fantastic. Well, it's really, really, really exciting. But yeah, I think maybe we can just do like a brief run over of what we've spoken about. So we went through everything, like our families, we learned about our education. I think we learned quite a bit about our cultural differences from England to here. Yeah. We've learned that there's a lot more food here than in London. We've learnt about religions. I mean, I've learnt a lot, so thank you for teaching me. There's been a lot of religion talk. No, it's been very interesting to hear also about, the different movies and stuff like this, and the advice that you would give the younger students and stuff like this. But thank you for your time. It's been really amazing to listen to you and hear about your life. I'm very excited to hear about your university. And soon you are going, so you have to keep us updated. And
thank you for the discussion.
It's been really fun. It's been very, very fun. I think you've done very well as well to, like I was saying earlier, to be able to understand everything, and you've been very on top of it, very quick at replying and responding. So you should be really proud of yourself. And I'm excited to see your future, see where you go, and I hope you become a very good lawyer one day. So if I need something, I'm going to call you. If I need a very good lawyer, I know who to call. But is there anything else you want to discuss before we finish, or do you feel pretty ready? Pretty ready? Cool. Well, it's been really, really fantastic, and maybe we will have this 1 hour discussion again in the future. But cool.
I wish you a traveling life.
Thank you. I wish you a wonderful one too. Fantastic. Thank you and goodbye. That was really good. You should be really proud of yourself. That was really fantastic.